So that's what indexing is. Indexing is very important. For example, from to
So the rows and columns always start with 0, right?
right.
The first row will be 0, the second one 1.
So yes, this is zeroth row, which is first row. This is first row. I mean the index portion is 1. For this, the index portion is 2. 0, 1, 2. Likewise, for this, we're considering as a 5 different columns: zeroth column, first column, second column, third column, fourth column. Sorry, all this 5. So that's the thing.
Okay.
Now, I would like to show you one thing, but this particular case. Okay, that's fine. Uh, Python is also having other different functions like a randint, random. So the thing here is, with this one, we don't want to create empty this thing or dot random. Now let's see what is there in array. So what we are asking, so we are asking them to create a random values from 3 and 4. So which means this is a random distribution. So they're gonna give us some random values in the array from 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is like we are having 3 different rows and 4 different columns. We are having first row, we are having second row, we are having third row, and we are having 4 different columns in this, right? So that's why 3 count. So what I'm saying is, it's not like always we're gonna create a arrays with that arrays, converting that into uh, I mean creating a list and with that converting into arrays. It's not like that. We can also create like this. So there are different functions like a random. I mean, this is a rand function. So like that. Now, uh, with this said, this is what a numpy is. So numpy is mostly used to convert a particular data set into its desired data set, which is arrays or multidimensional arrays, because Python only works with this particular data types. Uh, Now we're gonna, after this, we're gonna see what a panda is. So just like NumPy, panda is also another important uh, uh, library which is used for data analysis or data engineering, or to deal with the data. To deal with any kind of data, you need to do the Python. You need to have a panda in your particular library, and you need to import that panda, just like what we're doing for here, like import numpy as MP. We're gonna do like some import pandas as something like PD. Now let's create a new one. Uh, yeah, new notebook. So first of all, like pandas is like open source, easy to use data structures and data analysis tools for Python programming language. So before that, let's talk about uh, different. If you if this is the first time you're hearing this, you can say that, or if you know something about it, you can just tell us like what you know about the particular term. The first one is a data frame. So anyone of you have or good familiarity with like what is a data frame? Okay, I'll tell you. So data frame is just like any other mm, Excel sheet. So it has some rows and it has number of columns. So that we can call it as a data structure, sorry, data frame. So it's just like in a frame, like which is having certain rows and columns. It has values in it, just like in a normal Excel sheet. Data frame looks the same exact way. And the second one is a data series. So uh, I told you, right? In NumPy, we're gonna deal with arrays or multidimensional arrays. So here we are having two different things. One is a series. The second one is a data frame. So what is the difference between the series and data frame? So series, we are having series a single dimensional one. Data frame is a multidimensional one. So just like that, we are having a single dimensional array and a multidimensional array. Here also we are having a series and a data frame. You got the difference, right? What is a NumPy and what we're doing in NumPy and what we're doing in Pandas. This is a very different, important one and the basic one we need to learn before going into this Python thing. So get familiar with like what is a data frame, what is a data series, what is a single dimensional array, what is a multidimensional array. So how we are creating arrays in NumPy, we are creating we creating by creating a list, and with that list we're converting that list into an array, right? But what we are doing in this particular series, so here one thing is we can create a series or we can create uh, mm, we can use some CSV, or we can just import some of the data set like a CSV or a Excel sheet, and with that we'll be converting that into a data frame. So let's create, let's import both things. Okay, I just imported these two things as in pandas and I mean as a PD and NP. Now I would like to create a data frame, just like what I'm creating for in my last instance. I'm creating array, right? Now I'm creating a data frame. How I'm creating? So for this, for arrays, we are using np dot. Now we are using pandas because since we are using pandas here, I'm using pd dot data frame. Or we'll do one thing, different thing. Let's say two. Oh, okay. Okay. So so you got it right. So what we're doing here is we are creating we are having a list called as 1 2 3 4 5. So with that we are for a data frame we should definitely be giving columns, like what are the columns and rows. So right now these are the rows. So indirectly it will create a rows for itself. Like for example, here we are having they're giving like index numbers like 0 1 2 3 4 5. If we are not specifying that, it's gonna give it like automatically. But for column we should definitely be giving a column name. Like here I'm just giving numbers. So in that numbers I'm having 1 2 3 4 5, because that is values I gave in when I'm giving the list. So that's what it is. So we can create a data frame from any of the different things. We create it from a list, we can create from tuple or dictionary, or from any of the things we can able to create a data frame. So the reason why we are creating a data frame is, for example, with this particular data frame, df, I would like to find out the mean of this numbers. Df dot I do have a mean value, like mean I'm getting is like 3.0. So that's the reason where you be using a data frame. Just all the computation, everything will be happening in the data frame only. Like we can create them, we can find out a mean, mode, we can find out a standard deviation for that particular list. So we can do all the computations, and also we can able to uh, uh, work with data just like what we're doing in the SQL. For example, we can create a group function and we can remove a particular column. We can add a certain column. We will be adding a additional column which says like let's say the additional column is C. So C is nothing but A plus B. So we can create a computed columns like that. So everything is possible uh, when we are creating a data frame out of the data. So because even to run any model, so we are expecting that Python can only be doing that only if particular data set is like a data frame. Only when the data set shouldn't be like in a CSU or any model, it should be in a data frame. So that's the thing. I'm trying to find out to create a new data frame from a dictionary, but see. Just please make sure like if you got any I mean if you're having any questions in terms of numpy or pandas, because uh, people gonna ask us definitions in terms of any interview, because they want us to know like what exactly this is and like why we are using this. If you have any questions, you can just rate just straight out now. Okay, if that's the thing, so tomorrow we're gonna start with running the models in our this thing. We'll give starting with the linear regression. Oh no, sorry. Tomorrow we're gonna go with all the classification problems. So we're gonna run each and every model. So it's just like one line of code, but we'll be seeing like how we'll be getting a metrics for that. So yeah.
Okay,
And
Sandeep.
before and before and before actually implementing the models, I'll be briefing you like what we covered in the previous classes. Like for example, if it is support vector machine, I'll make you understand like what is support vector machine. Same so do with the other things like logistic regression, other classification models. Because tomorrow our data set is the question for our data set is like whether it is a yes or no condition, just like a classification model. We're gonna get with a particular example, and we'll be doing all the train test split, like whatever we learned it. And if it is not a balanced data set, we'll be figuring it out like how we'll be doing it a balanced data set. So all these things.
Okay, Sandeep. Monday, right? Uh,
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Today's
yeah.
Friday, right? Yeah, Monday.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.